which contains people who've published, who are renowned. Yeah, so you will be evaluated by proper people. Right? Each evaluates them independently, and then ranking is put together.
I think you have to tell me as well.
No, he doesn't have to.
Oh.
No.
That's right. Just one question regarding the weight of the personal academic achievements. Because you stressed the importance of having a project and an idea. How much do personal academic achievements weigh in the context of not having completed a PhD? Are grants of more importance? Are articles you have published prior to getting the PhD? How much is actually your academic profile of worth in comparison to the importance of the project? Thanks.
Before you answer, can I just follow up on that? I mean, and also, if you have worked like in different kind of research projects, but not academic ones, not in universities, but maybe like NGOs, would that also count? I mean, like again, like similar research, but not in an academic setting.
Yeah. Well, I have never been an evaluator of these projects, so I cannot tell from that perspective. I can only tell you what I know from my applicant's perspective and from documents which I have studied for my application and for this talk, right? Because they vary a little. There is never a mention in the summary table on page 26. There is not a mention of the criterion of the academic achievements of an applicant. Of course, there is a place, as always in an application, or other achievements, if not academic. There is a place in the application to put your CV, and which includes your publications or grant or other projects. But there is only one aspect to it in this table. This is capacity of the researcher to research or reinforce a position of professional maturity in research. That's, I understand how they would take your achievements into account. They would measure it relative to your position in a life cycle of an academic, right? If you are a PhD candidate, they will not expect that you will have a long list of publications in the highest impact factor venues.
How about teaching?
Teaching does not matter in this case. No, not at all.
And in case you get it, are you expected to teach?
No.
It's exclusively research.
It is research, right? All of us are related to some university, or have been related to universities where teaching and research, or research and teaching matter. Not in these grants. You are not expected to prove that you have taught. If you did, then there is space to write about it in your CV, right? But if you didn't, it doesn't matter. If you work for the NGO sector, then you can write about it, right? And if your proposal is related somehow to the development of the NGOs or whatever, right? Then this would be to your advantage, I understand. If your proposal is not at all related to the NGO sector, then if you do not write anything about the NGOs experiences, then that would not disqualify you.
Yeah, what I meant is like conducting research and writing research reports, but for, you know, mainly for different organizations.
Oh yes, yes, then you can state that you did it, yeah. I didn't have an NGO experience, but I worked for Gallup in London, where we did projects for, that's a business company, and they, at that time they had lots of contracts from the Commission, and I was working on those projects, and I put that into my application, and that was my advantage. Actually, I was quite surprised to see how highly they evaluated my academic performance. I'm quite, you know, I don't have a high opinion of myself. And they said, you know, that I'm quite good, you know, this and that, you know, my CV thing. And I thought, gosh, well, why not? Okay, good for them. Yeah.
So just one more question. Generally, in terms of national research councils, when applying to these for either postgraduate funding or postdoctoral funding, let's say the conscious applicant will be very aware of trends that research council has stated in their future objectives, and you'll work within that or try and situate your application within that. Is the same thing necessary for Marie Curie, and how would one, if it is, how would one identify kind of transnational European trends?
I think the transnational European trends in memory are a very good topic for this sort of applications. Look at my topic, the Europeanization of Holocaust memory. I mean, both Europeanization mattered and still matters, right? Holocaust memory was very high on the EU and other European agendas. I don't know if I got a grant on this in Poland, which is not to say that the Polish grant-giving institution is too prejudiced against this, but you know, there might be the other criteria. I don't know. No, they aren't. There are some, you know, likes and dislikes, of course, but I think if they choose 3 experts from a pool, and they would be of different nationalities, some of them might not even be from the EU. So, and there is no, this is what I do not know. Because usually in this grant-giving institutions, the experts, there might be 2-stage procedures. There's a panel of experts, and then there are external reviewers. Here, there seems to be just the external reviewers who do not meet. Or they meet only after I don't know. That has not been detailed in the documents which I have got. Because I'm trying to think of a forum, right, where there would be a place for them to interact and to say, we don't like this application for other reasons than the academic ones. So let us put it down, right? Now, my feeling is that the EU is quite just in this, you know, process, and I'm going actually to encourage my PhD students to think of the Marie Curie grants, because it seems to be that in some senses it's easier to get them than a postdoc from the Polish Science Foundation. They seem to be more open for various ideas. You can go places. There's definitely more money, right? In total, right?
Just another question regarding the host university. That has to be a single university. You can't choose 2. For instance, the scenario of a 2-year stipend. And we have a really transnational sort of project, and that entails participation of research done in 2 countries. Say, you are not allowed for this particular kind of grant to